Spoilers ahead. Watch out, and take care. The movie begins with a pig running through the woods, while a woman named Kirk searches in the same area for her lost baby pig, Peppa Pig. Meanwhile, a man named Sam is driving in a foreign country. He stops to ask a pedestrian about a picture, but receives no help. Sam grows frustrated when his GPS malfunctions, and a picture in his car begins to float mysteriously. When he looks back up, he spots the lost baby pig on the road. After stopping his car, he discovers Peppa Pig, injured but still alive. He starts to bury it, but is interrupted by a shadowy figure in the distance. Frightened, he arms himself, and the figure starts screaming, as the pig wakes up. Sam takes the pig in his car, and Kirk scolds him in a foreign language for speeding. They communicate in English, and Kirk reveals that pigs are crucial to their livelihood. He offers to drive her home since he's lost. During the ride, the piglet's squeals concern him, but she reassures him that it's normal. At her home, she releases the piglet into the barn, and prepares food for him. The conversation reveals her attachment to a rural life, contrary to Sam's assumptions. She mentions the dwindling population in their area, and her reluctance to leave. He inquires about a man named Ladine, but she dismisses it. She sets up a bed for him, and assures him of her mother's spirit. She offers him a place to stay, but before he can respond, she leaves. In the morning, he is abruptly woken by Kirk's father, Gustavs, and a neighbor, Jankuks. He can't understand their language, but Gustavs believes he looks strong. Suddenly, Jankuks headbutts Sam, knocking him out. He is taken to a barn, collared, and chained to a wall. Jankuks, jealous and worried that Sam might win Kirk's affection, suggests feeding him to the pigs, under the pretense of protecting the farm. Gustavs dismisses the idea for now, but Jankuks takes out his frustration by kicking Sam. Kirk tries to be kind, making a bed of hay for Sam, but he desperately begs her to free him. Gustavs returns and beats him with a cane. The next morning, he wakes up in pain. Kirk and Gustavs bring 2 buckets, one with nasty food for him, and one with food for the pigs. Kirk explains that if he feeds the pigs, he'll earn proper food, otherwise, Gustavs will beat him again. He refuses, kicking the bucket and declaring he won't be her pig. Gustavs wants to punish him, but Kirk suggests starving him as a lesson. In the evening, they leave a tray of proper food just out of Sam's reach. He tries to grab it with his feet, but slips, and a pig eats it all. The next day, he is spotted by Mark and Wilhelms, while they inspect the pigs to buy. Desperate, Sam asks for their help, but the men, impressed by his strong physique, inquire about buying him. Jankuks panics, fearing replacement, and reveals that Mark and Wilhelms are his father and uncle, yet they treat him like a slave. Gustavs refuses to sell Sam, claiming he was sent by God, so the brothers buy some pigs instead. In the middle of the night, Jankuks sneaks into the barn, and cuts Sam's chains, attempting to help him escape. Kirk sees them, and Jankuks tries to stop her from chasing Sam. She tells Jankuks she'd rather die than be with him. As he becomes aggressive, she pretends to want to kiss him, but then tries to hit him. Jankuks overpowers her and threatens to cut her nose off. At this moment, Sam returns, and wraps his chain around Jankuks' neck, and they struggle on the ground. Suddenly, a shot is fired. It's Gustavs. He sends Jankuks home, and recaptures Sam. The next morning, Kirk gives Sam pants and proper food, as thanks for saving her life. He accuses her of trapping him at the ranch, but she reminds him that it was his offer to drive them. Reluctantly, he agrees to collaborate, starting by washing the pigs to show care for them. Provided a longer chain, Sam can chop wood outside, where he revels in the sunlight, until Gustav interrupts, asking him to kill a pig for a party. Disturbed, he refuses, so Gustavs does it himself, leaving Sam to clean up. As he works, the pig he saves startles him by speaking, saying "Mama." Sickened, he runs inside to vomit. The next day, Sam is washed, and explained that he'll be shown off at the party to make the family jealous. Given nice clothes, he joins the table, but the chain remains. Meanwhile, Jankuks is treated like a dog in the corner. After dinner and fun, Kirk drags Sam to dance, watched enviously by Jankuks. When Mark and Wilhelms arrive, Jankuks begs them to marry him to Kirk, but they remind him he's just their dog. As Jankuks is distracted, the ranch dog steals his food. Interrupting the dance, Gustav separates Sam from Kirk, but she insists he leave. On his way back to the barn, Sam scares off the ranch dog. Jankuks, emerging from the doghouse, orders Sam to sleep in the trash. Seeing his car nearby, Sam gets inside, finding solace. Eating candy from the glove box, he discovers the keys, and starts the car, accidentally activating the wipers. Kirk sees him, and the family drags him back to the barn, despite his protests. Gustavs punishes him by hitting him with a branch, leaving him tied up for the night. The next day, Sam is confined by a short chain, while farmers buy piglets. The pig Sam rescued returns with pliers, helping him escape. Sam hides in a truck with the pigs, and the pig he saved joins him. However, the truck crashes when a tire fails, and Sam flees with the pigs. At the ranch, Kirk discovers his absence, and breaks down, prompting Gustavs to search for him. Meanwhile, Sam runs through the forest, until he falls into a trap hole, fainting. He wakes up in the middle of the night, attempting to climb out, but failing. Alone and distraught, he stares at the stars. In the morning, a rope drops into the hole, and he discovers the pig has returned to save him. With the pig's help, he removes his collar and chain. He finds all the other pigs there, and decides to lead them through the forest, as he can hear wolves howling nearby. Surrounded by animals that listen to him, he opens up to them, sharing his inner struggles. As they journey, they come across a trash heap, where he reflects on his failed search for his father, and his lack of connections back home. Meanwhile, Kirk can't shake the hope that Sam will return to her. At night, Sam rests with the pigs, and realizes he harbors conflicting emotions. The pig attributes it to Kirk, and as they hear the wolves again, he decides to return to her. In the morning, he goes to return to the ranch, with the pigs following him, despite his attempts to dissuade them. As they traverse the forest, a gunshot rings out. Gustavs, with Marks and Wilhelms, is searching for him, with Jankukes acting as their tracker. Sam tries to hide in the cornfield, but Jankuke sniffs him out. Gustavs confronts him, wielding weapon, and demanding the pigs in exchange for a longer chain. Despite hearing the pig nearby, Sam remains silent, until Jankukes arrives with the other pigs. Gustavs refrains from shooting, wanting his pigs returned first. In the ensuing struggle, Sam escapes, but returns upon hearing another shot, finding Gustav wounded. Sam carries him back to the ranch, where Gustavs, grateful for Sam's aid, agrees to treat him as an equal, and allows him to marry Kirk. While Kirk tends to her father's wound, Gustavs jokingly suggests rubbing the bullet on the brothers' faces later. Kirk however claims to have lost the bullet, and requests Sam retrieve it from her intimate area, translating Gustav's request in jest. Sam agrees to marry Kirk, with the pig watching from afar. At night, as the couple is about to consummate their marriage, they discover the barn ablaze, with the pigs trapped inside. Sam rushes in to rescue them, while Jankukes, furious over Kirk's engagement, confesses to starting the fire. He corners Kirk, but Sam intervenes, engaging in a brutal fight. Eventually, Sam incapacitates him, allowing most of the pigs to escape, though one tragically perishes in the flames. In the aftermath, they marry, while Wilhelms and Marks compensate Gustavs, resolving their rivalry. However, they soon suffer financial ruin due to a bird flu outbreak, leading to bankruptcy, and their departure. Witnessing his daughter's wedding, Gustavs passed away from a heart attack that very night. One day, Sam wakes up and discovers that Kirk is pregnant. He drinks some water, and hears a door creak outside. He sees the pig, now grown, saying goodbye to him. He feels sad because he never found his friend Logan or went back home. He thinks about leaving Kirk to be free, or staying on the farm with her and their kids. In the end, he can only watch as the pig leaves. The end. Thank you for watching. Subscribe if you'd like to see more videos like this. Turn on the notifications, and leave a like to help the channel out.